So I'm first going to just wait. This is Dina Marais of dinamarais.com, and I'm just waiting to see if some people arrive now for the live version of this Facebook Live. And of course, if you watch this as a replay, is to please type in that you're here. I would love to see you acknowledging that you are watching the replay, and answer all the questions that I'm going to ask. It will be great for me. And of course, then this makes it really interactive for you as well. So it's not just watching this, but really participating. So I'm just waiting to see who people are arriving. It's just on the top of the hour, so just give it a minute or so. I'm just taking a minute to see if people are arriving. And I'm really so chuffed that you're here. So I got a message just from, just quickly. Okay, I'm going to start in a few seconds. Just give me a moment. Just want to see who's here. People are hopping on now. I'm waiting for Beverly. She says she's coming. So tonight we're going to talk about how to fast track your online business. If you see me look down, I'm just looking at my notes to make sure that I share everything with you. Okay, so it has been 2 minutes. I don't want you to wait and now decide this is not worth it, your time. So let me get going. Even though you are watching this on a replay, is as I said before, just please type in the comments. Beverly is here. Welcome, Beverly. I'm so happy to see you. And if you are watching this on a replay, to please just type in your name and I know that you're here. Okay, fine. So let me start. I'm so happy I've got somebody to talk to. Great. Thank you for the love. I'm so happy to see you here, Beverly. Okay, so let me first ask you, are you interested to actually fast track your business in 2019, your online business? And if you are, then please type in there, yes. You're really interested, yes. Of course, we all want to grow our businesses, but you know, we have to sort of make a commitment to ourselves that we really want to grow our business and fast track it in 2019. And then I want to ask you, on a scale of, then please type in the comments, Beverly, on the Facebook Live. I would really appreciate that. Great. Yes. Great. Thank you. So on a scale of, let me just challenge you a little bit further. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being so, and 10 being really committed, really urgent, that you want to grow your business, where do you find yourself? Where do you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10 of really fast tracking your business and making sure that it's a huge success in 2019? So just type in your scale. Where do you think you are? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about 3 shortcuts on how to do that, on how to fast track your business. Okay, and I don't know if you've been following this about the 6 power habits that I've been sharing for a while now, for the past few weeks, about the 6 power habits to the ultimate guide of 6 power habits that successful online entrepreneurs consistently follow. And what I've done is I'm going to take the first 3 of them. Thank you, Beverly. I love the likes and the loves. I'm going to take the first 3 of them because those first 3 of them are actually your shortcuts. These are the core. So let me talk about them for a moment. The first one is, of course, I always start with your vision. You need to have a clear vision. A vision of written down where you say, this is what I would like to achieve in the next year in my business. Where do I want my business to be? How much money do I want to make at the end over in a year? Where do I want my list to be? How do you want to build your list? What offerings do you want to have? How many paying clients do you want to have? What do you want to do in your business? That's your vision. You need to have a clear vision of what you would like to create in your business for the next year, for the next 12 months. Now, let me ask you, do you have a written down vision like that? That's really specific to those points. Do you have that now for 2019? And of course, once you have your vision, the next thing you want or that you need is, of course, a plan. Because a vision is still a big picture. Yes, you specify there, this is the amount of money I want to make. These are the number of clients I want to have. I want to grow my list by 10,000. I want to make $10,000 or $100,000 in the next year. I want to offer a retreat. I want to offer this and this. But how are you going to get there? Do you have a written plan of how you're going to get there? Because your plan is absolutely pivotal. And I'm going to go through that just now of how to create that kind of plan. I just first want to quickly talk about power habit number 3. And that is your inner game. And your inner game is all about being able to run and lead your business from the perspective of a CEO and not the employee. And there's a huge difference in that. Now, I don't know if you've maybe read the book by Michael Gerber. It's called E-Myth, where he talks exactly about this, where he says that most entrepreneurs run their business from the perspective of their employee. They've bought a job. They're not in the corporate world anymore. They're not in a job where they are. Now they work 7 days a week. And they stuck in the details because most entrepreneurs are creatives. They are experts in their fields, but they are experts in the details of their fields. They don't run their business from the perspective of the boss. You have to be the boss. So what do I mean by that? If you think of a CEO leads a business from a big picture. They know where the business is going. They can see that at a glance. They can see back from the details. And they can look at what's happening. And they can make decisions accordingly. If you're stuck in the details, you don't have that perspective. It's like being in the desert. If you're in the desert and you look around you, you just see sand. You're very thirsty, but you can't see that the water hole is just over the dune. But if you had a map that pinpointed where you were, then you could see that the water was just over the dune. Or if you could rise up, then you could have a bird's eye view. Then you could see where the water is. And that is the difference in perspective. If you run the business from your perspective of the employee, then you don't probably have a clear vision, and you don't have a plan, a robust plan to get you there. And that makes all the difference, and that helps you to practice stepping into the role of the CEO, is when you do have a plan at a big, a vision and a plan that you can look at a big, at a glance. Okay, so let me ask you, do you have a plan like that? A plan where you can look at your business for the next year, and you can look at your business at a glance and see, you know, exactly how you're going to achieve what you want, when you want, so that you know at any time when you do what. Because the power of that is that if things happen, unforeseen circumstances come your way, you can easily change things. You can easily, oh, fantastic, Beverly. You have a vision and a plan. Well done for you. Okay, so let me just tell you about the plan that I like and that I teach. I have a 4 easy step process to create your plan. Step 1 is, of course, to have your vision. You need to know what it is that you want to create in your business, as I've mentioned before. Step 2 is to make a list of everything you want to happen in your business over the next year. In other words, starting from the holidays, all the holidays, the public holidays, the times that you want to get off, all of that. The next step, the next part of your list is to list all of your recurring business activities, things that you do regularly now in your business. Writing blogs, doing podcasts, doing one-on-one sessions, doing group calls. What are those? And then step 3 is all the programs that you want to run during the year. Maybe retreats or projects. Maybe write a book. What are those things? And anything else. And then step 3 is you need to have a calendar. You need to have a calendar in front of you. And now you plot everything on your calendar. You decide when you want to do what. And once you have that in place, once you've done that, then you evaluate your plan in terms of the financial needs. Because when you start off with your vision, you're gonna say how much money you want to make. What are your business and lifestyle financial needs? And then you're going to test your plan in step 4 to see, will I actually make the money that I need to sustain myself? And this is absolute gold. So this is a huge distinction in planning your year versus just setting up a vision board. Vision board is fantastic. Please, when you have your plan, set up a vision board around it. That's really great. I do that too. But you first need to see that if your plan is viable, because that shows you if your business is viable. And then you can make changes accordingly. And that's what I appreciate about the plan, because that's what someone else said as well. John Corio who did the workshop. He said it was amazing for him. These things seem so obvious, but when you experience them, they are really profound. And that he could see the shape of his business. He could see how his business is taking shape, and also he could see the gaps. He could say, where are gaps? Where are opportunities that he needs to fill? And to make these changes beforehand, before you go down the road a number of months or even a whole year and decide, oh my gosh, I was in the wrong direction. So that's the power of a plan like this. It not only gives you the plan, but also the viability of it. And then once you have that in place, then the other power habits follow, where you follow through, where you measure your results, where you can set up more detail from that, your 90-day plans, and of course also your marketing ideas around the themes that you plan your programs around. Now, I've given you now enough information to do this whole plan on your own if you haven't done it before. And I would also like to invite you to consider doing the plan with me, because that's what people love doing. They love doing the plan with me, because in 4.5 hours, you get it all done. We work through 4 steps. I talk for about 15 minutes maximum, and you get 45 minutes to go and do the step. And after 4 steps, you're done. You've got your plan, you've set it up, you've evaluated it, you've made your changes, and we wrap up. And then step 5 is, of course, to implement your plan. And for that, I give you a whole system of templates that you can use to make sure that you implement your plan, and that you can measure your results and make sure that you make it. All right, so I would like to see, it seems like there are more people here. Chantal, Edie Joy, thank you so much. It's great to have you, Chantal. So let me just quickly ask you at this point, does anybody have any questions? Have you missed anything perhaps that you would like to ask a question about? Chantal, I don't know when you joined, sorry. There's somebody else here as well. Okay, so I will see the comment if you ask a question, Chantal. So please type in the comments. Okay, so this process, this four-step process is the workshop itself is valued at $497. It's 4 hours with me, 4.5 hours with me, that goes by in a flash. It seems such a long time, but it goes by in a flash. And then the satisfaction of the people who have done their plans, just profound. They just flabbergasted. They just love it so much. And then you get a whole system to support you as bonuses, all the templates to support you to actually implement your plan. And these bonuses are a bonus to set up proper goals, because as of this process, you may have proper specific goals to maybe grow your list, or get some more programs or JV partners, or whatever that may be. To set up, give you a template to do that properly, not just SMART goals, but well-formed goals. And then the next template is about your 90-day plans. Because once you have got your year plan and you've got everything at a glance, for every 3 months, you want to zoom in a little bit. You want to see what you want to create in that 3 months. And that will give you your outcomes. It will give you your monthly goal, monthly actions, your weekly actions, your daily actions, so that you can really monitor it. I also give you a template to measure your results. We don't notice our results in terms of, say, promoting a program or growing our list, and we put out blogs and podcasts and things like that. And it's to notice, what is it that you put out there? How does your audience respond? Does it resonate with them? Do they love it? Because then you want to give them more of that, or no, they couldn't care. So measure your results in terms of your goals. And what's really valuable is a marketing calendar. So I give you a marketing calendar to give you ideas of how to blog ideas, original content, quotes, answering some questions to give you ideas on how to market your program or your promotion or whatever it is that you're marketing. And that is really helps you a lot, so that you don't wake up in the morning and you think, oh my God, and I mean, I've been there. wake up in the morning and think, what am I going to post today? What am I going to write about today? So that takes care of that. So what this whole process does, it removes or eliminates to a great deal procrastination. Because when you can plan ahead, it removes that scrambling. It removes that leaving things to the last minute, and now you're scrambling to get things done, and it overwhelms you, and you don't know actually where you're going. Having a plan to tell you, listen, I've decided I'm going to promote this program by then. I'm going to decide to do a JV, a partnership with someone at that point. What this does is it takes all the ideas that we have in our heads about our business, and we can put them down. And now you know that you have accommodated everything that you would like to create in your business over the next year. They don't swim around in your head anymore. You have taken care of them. That, my fellow entrepreneurs, that is priceless. That gives you a deep sense of a peace of mind. It makes you relaxed. It gives you confidence of where you are in your business, of how you run your business. And that is really great. So let me just quickly tell you about the investment for this program, for this workshop. So as I said, the workshop is $497 valued, and the bonuses is also $400, valued at $400. You only pay $297 for this workshop, and you have, or you can do it in one payment or in two payments of $160. And of course, I give you 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you think it's BS, I'll give you your money back gladly. So if you are interested in doing this, then I invite you to go to 6powerhabits, bit.ly/6powerhabits, and get access to the 6 Power Habits. But on there, you will see at the bottom below the video, there is the button that says buy now. And there you can buy your seat. Now, the next workshop is happening on the 27th of December. And we will also do it again on the 2nd of January. And I'm thinking of creating another date on the 7th of January. People have a great party on New Year's, and they maybe not feel up to it. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Beverly, for your comment about that it's super information. I really appreciate that. So are there any questions around this that you have about the workshop itself, or the information I shared, the free training about creating your plan? Okay. So I really appreciate you joining me. And as I said before, if you see this as a replay, then please answer the questions. I would love to see that afterwards. So even if you have a question, please type it in here. I will come and have a look. I'll get notification of that. And just finally, I've put the links in the video at the top. So just go to bit.ly/6powerhabits. Go and click on the buy now button and go and check out the details of what this will offer you, and if you were maybe interested to fast track your business in 2019. I hope this has been valuable to you. Thank you. Thank you, Beverly, for being here. Thank you.